We will begin as per usual. I suggest you light a candle and if it's nighttime, turn off the lights, or otherwise make the room as dark as possible. Gently close your eyes and touch your fingertips together. You can touch the fingertips of your left hand onto your left thumb and the fingertips of your right hand onto your right thumb. Or you can put your two hands together with the fingertips corresponding on each hand. Become aware of your breathing. Let your breaths be very gentle. And with your eyes closed, begin to become aware of the light of the candle through your eyelids. Observe what is happening in your mind's eye. And become aware of the feeling in the middle of your chest. Become aware of the light body that surrounds you. This is a field of pure consciousness that animates your whole body. It is what brings your body to life. Become aware of complete love all around you. Benevolence that is flowing towards you at all times, just because you're alive. This is what the light body represents. Feel it expand and contract ever so slightly with your breath. And as you breathe in, feel it flowing into you, filling you up with benevolence. And as you breathe out, feel it expand to receive anything you need to let go of. Bring your attention back to your mind's eye and the feeling in the middle of your chest, and feel your awareness slowly coming in towards the core of your being. As it gets closer, begin to become more aware of where the center of your being is. Start to feel into the center of your being. Feel your consciousness moving towards the center of your being. Becoming smaller and denser, more concentrated. Let your consciousness continue to condense until your awareness is resting on a sphere in the middle of your chest, about the size of a tennis ball. Observe the tennis ball. See it full of consciousness, teeming with energy. Everything that you are contained in this little ball of energy, right in the core of your being. And it's like a black hole because it's so dense. It's completely dark. But as you observe it, notice how dense it is and how much is contained there. But begin to notice that there is a tiny pinprick of light right in the center of the sphere. Let your consciousness begin to move towards that tiny pinprick of light. And let it expand until you've completely zoomed all the way into that tiny speck of light. And now it consumes your whole vision. Observe how brilliantly white that light is. Begin to be aware that all that you are is concentrated into that tiny space. Everything you know, everything about you, all of your energy, and it's so bright, it's so condensed, that it's pure white light, and it's you. Begin to become completely aware that you are that tiny speck of pure white light, and that everything you are is contained within it. Feel yourself as this pure white light. And even though it is tiny, notice that it is all of you. That everything you can see and experience is completely contained within that incredible white light. Feel the freedom that it is to be that white light. Feel the sense of transcendence, the sense of being far above all of the imaginations that are usually considered to be life. Appreciate the grandness and the completeness of that white light, and the complexity of it, and the simplicity of it, and everything that is contained in it. But as you begin to observe it, and as you continue to observe it, begin to notice that the tiny white speck of light is itself made up of billions of tiny little specks of white light. And as you look more closely, begin to realize there are even spaces between the specks of white light. And as you observe even more closely, begin to realize that these specks of white light are stars. And as you begin to observe even more closely, begin to realize that they're not stars, they're galaxies, and that you're looking out at the entire universe. A sea of galaxies. Appreciate for a moment the complexity and the simplicity and the grandness of it, and everything that is contained in it. Begin to feel the life inside of it. Billions and billions of civilizations. Listen to the hum of all that is. Let your attention rest on one of the galaxies and begin to move towards it, taking in its breathtaking beauty and observing the billions and billions of stars that make it up, looking at its spiral shape, and becoming aware of the billions of different types of life that exist there. Soak it all in and appreciate its grandness. And when you're ready, let your attention begin to focus on one of the stars. As you approach it, notice how it fits in with the stars around it. As you get even closer, begin to contemplate the billions and billions of particles that make up the star and the perfect harmony required to make it work. Begin to feel its warmth and observe its light. Continue to draw closer until you're face to face with the star and you can see its surface. Notice the heat spots on the star and the different shapes. Let your consciousness seep through into the star until you become the star. And you're now inside the star, looking out. Feel out into the planets orbiting the star and feel which ones have life on them. And of the ones that have life on them, choose one and let your consciousness begin to drift out of the star and out towards the planet. As you approach the planet, become aware that the planet has its own light body. Begin to become aware of the billions of life forms on the planet and the complexity and the simplicity of it and the grandness of it. Continue to move closer until you're face to face with the planet. Take in its beauty. Listen to the sound of the hum of the life that is there. Let your consciousness reach out and select one of the beings. Begin to move closer to the being. Notice their light body and the complexity and the simplicity of the being. Consider the billions of chemical reactions that keep this being alive. And the simple intent of consciousness that animates the body. Move closer to the being. See the being face to face. And realize that it's you. Looking at the being, come even closer until your foreheads are touching and you can see into the being and the complexity that is there and the beauty and simplicity of who you are. Let your consciousness begin to enter the being. Until you are now the being looking out. Reorient yourself back in your body. And if you wish, spend a few moments contemplating the journey that you've taken. When you're ready, let your awareness return to your eyes, to your feet, to your hands, to your body. And when you're ready, begin to open your eyes slowly. Let yourself come back to your body. Let your consciousness return the same but different, understanding more of who you really are and the grandness of it. And so it is.